Hey, Tiger. Happy Easter.
Otter, Easter was over a week ago.
Actually, Tiger, Easter isn't just a day, it's a season. It's Easter until Pentecost Sunday.
Well, is there more to the Easter story than just the empty tomb?
Yeah, there's a lot more to the story. I wonder if Parrot would come read another part of it to us. Parrot!
Parrot! Hey, Tiger. Hey, Otter. What's up? Otter was talking about how we're still in the Easter season, and we wanted to hear more of the Easter story.
Yeah, could you read part of it for us?
Of course. Today we're talking about the road to Emmaus. So 3 days after Jesus died, Cleopas and his friend were slowly walking down the road to Emmaus. They were walking slowly because they felt very sad. Why did Jesus have to die, they wondered. After a while, a stranger began to walk along with them. The stranger was really Jesus, but Cleopas and his friend didn't know it. "What are you talking about?" the stranger asked. The men looked at each other. "Are you the only person in town who doesn't know what just happened?" they asked. They told the stranger what had happened to Jesus. "Jesus was a great teacher," Cleopas said. "We hoped he was the one God promised would save the world, but instead he died on a cross. We took Jesus' body down and put it in a tomb. This morning our friends went to the tomb, but Jesus' body was gone. They said there was an angel there instead. The angel told our friends Jesus is alive, but..." "Stop being silly," the stranger said. "How many times do you need to hear this? It was Jesus living into God's message for him to die and then live again." By now, they were almost to Emmaus. Cleopas invited the stranger to stay for dinner. During dinner, the stranger picked up a loaf of bread, broke it, blessed it, and gave each man a piece. All of a sudden, Cleopas and his friend recognized the stranger. It was Jesus. But then Jesus disappeared. Cleopas and his friend jumped up, ran from the room, and went to tell the rest of Jesus' disciples that Jesus was really alive. God kept another promise.
So Jesus' disciples were disappointed that this thing they were a part of seemed to have failed.
Yeah, they heard Jesus' message, but didn't realize that Jesus was truly living out his message in what he did, and that he wasn't going to be what they expected.
And even though they had heard that the tomb was empty, they were having trouble keeping hope in God's kingdom message.
Exactly. What they saw was Jesus' message of love and peace and God's kingdom in the world get pushed down by the power of Rome. And when this has just happened, it's hard to believe that there can be hope for God's kingdom.
Yeah, but when they get to the city and they sit down to eat with Jesus, they finally recognize who he is.
Yeah, and then they understand that there is hope and that the resurrection shows us that Jesus' message and God's kingdom does win in the end. Yeah!